nilikuanga shule nikiandika, alafu akaniita.
Mimi nikaamka nikamwambia Father unanifanyia nini?
Mimi nikauliza mtoto, kaniambia ni mtu mkubwa alinishika.
A harsh wind is blowing across Kenya, unfortunately hitting hard the most vulnerable members of our society, the children.
Mamangu akikufa, babangu akanipeleka kwa shoshangu, kinipeleka na kukangu akanilipa.
Nilikuja juu ya baba yangu kunishika, nikaenda home nikapata my cousin na akanishika, akanirape, then akaniambia nikisema ataniua.
The impact of child abuse has long-term outcome, negative outcome. May it be on the emotional aspect of the child, the cognitive, the learning abilities of the child, and the future of the child as they try to deal with very complicated traumas.
It's a worrying trend that often has debilitating effects for life, shattering innocence of young ones, scarring their souls for a long, long time.
Sexual abuse is on the increase for both girls and boys.
And it can get worse. Some children are paying the ultimate price.
Child abuse is increasingly reported every day, but nothing much is done about it.
It's this sad state of affairs that has caught the attention of WEMIHS, an ungovernmental organization based in Thika, concerned with the rights and the welfare of children.
Child abuse is actually a very, very serious and unacceptable issue in our country, even though globally, that's what we should say. And Kenya has already signed into the Declaration and Commitment for Child Protection and under the Human Rights Act.
And as more actors put in concerted efforts to roll back abuse and violence against children, the role of law enforcement agencies and the judiciary is emerging as most critical. Unfortunately, most of the country's law enforcement infrastructure was largely designed for adults and not friendly to the young citizens.
We have to transfer them to our remand in Kiambu. So the period between transfer from Thika to Kiambu sometimes take a while. We'll have to spend at this in the police cell.
Can you imagine now this child in that state is going to the adult cells? The environment, the people, and the interaction are actually nothing to do with what the child requires most at this time.
Most police stations, often the first port of call for children facing abuse, lack adequate rescue facilities. At times, children who report a crime have to return home and face their perpetrators in case they are relatives or neighbors.
Pale kwa police station hakuna pahali ningelala, sasa ndivyo nikabidi nikuje kwanza nirudi home.
Nilikuwa naenda kwa police station kila siku. Jioni ikifika tunaambiwa turudi nyumbani.
Worse still, lack of adequate child-friendly facilities, resulting children caught on the wrong side of the law, and those seeking shelter in police stations for one reason or another, sharing a room for the night.
During the evenings, a child comes or is brought by a good Samaritan that he has found this child stranded somewhere, he is brought here. But due to the fact that we don't have a special place for these children, it forces us to place them where we normally place other children who are offenders.
It's this dire situation that has made WEMIHS plan to develop a pilot child protection unit within Thika Sub-County Police Station.
All children who are found loitering within the town, who are abandoned by their parents, can be kept safely away from grown-up offenders.
Without a child protection unit, you will find the police are at loss. They have heard the issue, it's significant, but where do I hold this child so that these processes that lead to justice can occur?
It's a facility children experts say is long overdue, and one which should actually be available in every police station in the country.
Making a place in the police is good because even the government will intervene and will be taking care of their children.
Kukiwa na mahali ya watoto wanaweza kuwekwa, hata mimi juu hiyo kitu nimesema imeniguza, nirudie hapo, ingekuwa mzuri sana. Juu hao watoto wanatakaga baka kasurini.
We are really for the idea The only thing that is hindering us to progress well is funding, but we are hoping we'll be able to mobilize more stakeholders to buy our idea so that we can have it.
The most appropriate place to have the child protection is at the police ground, and the police has given us a ground.
And to build the pilot child protection unit, WEMIHS needs your support, both as an individual and as a corporate institution.
Partner with us to make a difference in the life of children.
Please support this noble agenda by sharing this video, by donating as an individual, by supporting the Child Protection Unit as your corporate social responsibility project, and finally, by supporting any initiatives aimed at ending child abuse.